What is anxiety to you?
To me, anxiety is like that really strong sense of panic and like fear and sometimes even anger. And it's just like a way to let out your kind of fears. So I'm on my way to the Orange Tree Theatre in Richmond to see Claire McIntyre's Low Level Panic. I'm really interested to see how these young women cope with their low-level anxieties and what kind of things might cause it for them and how society plays a role. And I really want to see if I can find anything that can help me cope with my own anxieties. So I'm looking forward to seeing this performance. I just got done watching Low Level Panic and I really loved it. Like, it wasn't as much as I wasn't really expecting to see like a proper panic attack or something, but I kind of liked how I could relate to some of the characters, like, and some of the reasons why they were so anxious about their lives and stuff. In order to find out more about my panic disorder and what makes me me, I've decided to call Lisa O'Neill, who's a senior social worker who works in one of the South London boroughs. And I just want to find out what she has to say and what she thinks. So, let's give her a call. Hello?
Hello?
Hi Lisa. What are your kind of experiences with people who have like severe anxiety and panic attacks as a social worker?
So like the children and young people that I work with, generally they're living in foster care. That links to the fact that they've had a lot of loss, a lot of trauma, and a lot of changes in their life which they haven't been able to control.
How would you think is the best kind of most effective way to deal with it, in your opinion?
I think so most importantly is that you've got somebody who you can talk to. Also, it's good to be prepared going into situations. So it's good to try and understand like how your anxiety manifests, what are going to be the triggers, and then like what can you do to prepare for those, because it can be quite it can have like a massive impact on your day-to-day life, can't it? It can mean that you don't do certain things because you're so worried about what's going to happen.
So that conversation was pretty interesting. I was quite surprised by the amount of social factors that actually played a role in anxiety and what could cause it, some of which I didn't even know had like impact on me. I quite liked what she said about like coping with it and finding your triggers, which is something I feel like I need to do so I can minimize that trigger and then minimize my panic attacks. And the part where she was talking about how children and teenagers especially get panic attacks and anxiety through maybe something that they're missing or severe changes kind of struck a chord with me, because I was like kind of relating, kind of not, but overall it was a really interesting conversation and it was nice to hear what she had to say.